Salutations, all sadhakas. Together let us salute Parabrahma, Paramatma, the Lord, all the Rishimuni Guru Devatas, Shruti Mata, our Guru. Om Shrim Hrim Klim Glaum Ganganamataye Varavarada Sarvajanam Me Vashamanaya Swaha. Om Shrim Hrim Klim Glaum Ganganamataye Varavarada Sarvajanam Me Vashamanaya Swaha. Om Shrim Hrim Klim Glaum Gam Ganapataye Varavarada Sarvajanam Me Vashamanaya Swaha. Goal is to just experience the self, the truth. But at present, our minds are in million directions. The more we try to quieten it, the more the thoughts come from within the source of vasanas, like the legions. During that rainy season, if you see those legions coming, they just start and then you can't even stop them. So to like the moths, they come, they attack the fields, etc. Just imagine the force of them. So to the waves of the cyclone, how they lash. All these things have an end. The cyclones or the moths and all these. But by themselves, the end, their effect is for some time. But the gurgling of the thoughts by itself has no end. We have to put an end. Then only we go beyond them to see the Lord. How to put an end is what is that which counters it? You know, like a vaccination or such sterilization, or we call it, making them not to reproduce. When any of the unwanted things grow, they are given such injections that the reproduction stops, then it won't. That aspect of reducing the production of new thoughts technically and also quietening the existing ones is called as nirodha, vritti nirodha, because they are the ones who are pushing us like in a flood. You want to come out of it, but the waters from behind are again and again pushing us. Or we are walking in a tar or oil. You're getting up to move, but again we sleep in the same way. So how to do that vritti nirodha? One way is that of Vedanta Vicharana, which is very tough for ordinary people. Second is yoga, chittavartanodha. Oh, we बहुत मुश्किल है. Then the third easy thing that is left for all of us is the bhakti sadhana. That is why this 10th skandha of Srimad Bhagavatam is called as Nirodha Skandha. There are two meanings. Nirodha asya anushainam atmanah saha shaktivihi. He Lord, with all powers, he came to do the work. All that is over, he goes back. That is the Avatara Katha ke sambandh se. But why this Skandha in Bhagavatam? Why Bhagavatam at all? Why we have to study how it helps us in our self-realization and moksha is when we are again and again definitely entertaining thoughts, but those thoughts are of Paramatma. Through the Katha of Paramatma Nirantara, they have no chance of reproducing the thoughts, and they have very less chance of leading to any negativities. Because the Puranas, the stories, are so great, precious, divine, pure, and the ones who gave us, like Vyasa Adi also, they so carefully they gave that not the Vruddhi, but Vritti Nirodha happens through the study of these Puranas. Now, to a great extent, ours also last 3 years we are listening, it is helping us. But still, lot are there, and new vrittis are also we are generating because of not having that complete viveka, complete vairagya. So what? It is how it is for everyone. We are an exception. So we will continue listening to the Saguna Sakara Brahma or Bhagavan through Bhagavad Ramayana evening, Nirguna Nirakara Brahma Tattva morning, and balancing both the Upanishad. And then the Yoga Darshanam of just tackling the vrittis or Prakriti or Drishya Ityad. So this is how more we study, more clarity comes. With clarity, when we more deeply, intensely try our best, the blessings also come. We can conspicuously see the result. The Best stage we can say we have reached is we are conscious we ought to do. We are conscious we are doing what we have to do. We are conscious also that we are getting the result of what we are doing for whatever we have to get. That's a beautiful, a great sadhaka's lakshana is that. Like in any sport also. He knows the opponent, he knows everything and exactly. He wants to hit the six, he will hit. You want to get out, he will make him out also. Commanding इसको कहते हैं. You can see that a right time in parliament then bill is put, nobody can say no. So not a bad tarnishing uh, records that the first bill is being failure or too much of fighting discussion. Everybody agreed, so it stands in the history permanently. It stands in the history. Om, Om. So continuous study gives the clarity of the goal. Upasana brings the grace of the Lord. Effort to do yoga reduces the vritti nirodha. Doing the dharma clears all obligations. Doing the japa ityadi brings concentration. With this way, slowly, slowly, we come to that level of sadhaka wherein he is able to command. So I was telling the example yesterday, the commanding correctly what time, what to do. So like this, may all of us be in that way, come into the Shuddha Sattva a full awareness, divide of the distractions of Rajas, divide of the camouflaging or what do you call it as the concealing तमोगुण which जो धुंधला सा तमोगुण से बाहर आए भागा दौड़ी वाला रजोगुण से बाहर आ जाए काम क्वाइट सत्वगुण में आ जाए all these things themselves start revealing to us. God is there, gurus are there, they're always looking to bless such a serious sincere sadhakas. So let us revel in our study today. Bhagavatam will conclude the 85th chapter if is possible. And in this Adhyatma Ramayanam, we'll enter into second Sarga of Uttarakanda, wherein the Ravanadi doing tapasya, getting powers, dethroning all, everybody conquering, creating all atrocities, the terrible topic. Our Ashtotram, perhaps last but one today, in that book from which we are studying. Let us enjoy being devotee, being serious, being sincere, being single pointed, being just feeling the joy of getting the opportunity, feeling the gratefulness to the Lord, feeling the contentment that thank God इतना तुम कर कर पा रहे नहीं तो ये भी नहीं होता with all these beautiful ingredients which make any dish tasty and good looking, energetic, etc. Bring all these ingredients and enjoy class, every day, every sadhana, every sitting. Mm. Om. 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 Om Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Tejasvinavadhetamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Sachidanandarupaya Vishwotpatyadihetave Tapatraya Vinashaya Sri Krishnaya Vayan Namaha. निगमकल्पतरोर्गलितं फलं शुकमुखादमृतद्रवसंयुतं पिबत भागवतं रसमालयं मुहुरहो रसिका भुवि भावुकाः नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत् ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ॐ योऽन्तः प्रविश्य मम वाचमिमां प्रसुप्तां सञ्जीवयत्यखिलशक्तिधरस्वधाम्ना अन्यांश्च हस्तचरणश्रवणत्वगादीन् प्राणान् नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यं समस्तदेवताभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो ब्राह्मणेभ्यो आचार्येभ्यो भक्तेभ्यो साधुभ्यो साधकेभ्यो तीर्थेभ्यो क्षेत्रेभ्यो नदीनदेभ्यो शास्त्रेभ्यो नमः परब्रह्मणे महाविष्णवे ब्रह्मणे सनकादिमुनिभ्यो नारदाय वेदव्यासाय शुकब्रह्मर्षे सूतमहामुने शौनकादृशिभ्यो वैशम्पायनादृशिभ्यो अत्र्यादृशिभ्यो मत्स्यादि अवतारेभ्यो प्रह्लादादि भक्तजनेभ्यो आदित्यादि नवग्रहदेवताभ्यो श्री दक्षिणामूर्ति दत्तात्रेय हयग्रीवादि गुरुभ्यो आदिपराशक्तिमात्रे मातापितृदेवताभ्यो आद्य शंकराचार्यादि गुरुभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो श्री गणेशाय नमः श्री महागणाधिपतये नमः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्तब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधस्य अस्मिन् क्षणे एव अनुभवसिद्ध्यर्थं पुराणेतिहासोक्त भगवद्भागवत ऋषिमुनिगुरूणां देवतानां दर्शन अनुग्रह भक्त्यादिसाधनानाम् अनुभूतिप्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिकहैन्दव संस्कृतेः साम्प्रदायानां शास्त्राणां समस्तगुरुपरम्परायाः भक्तभगवत्परम्परायाः च योगसाधनानां समस्तयोगानां च पुनरुत्थान पुनर्जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति द्वारा विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति द्वारा विश्व शांति कल्याण एकता प्राप्त्यर्थम अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये निष्ठितानाम् अस्माकं सह समस्त साधक भक्त सेवकानां धर्म संस्थापकानां च आयुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्य क्षेम स्थैर्य धैर्य वीर्य विजयादि समस्त सत्संपदा साधना सानुकूल्यता शक्तीनां प्राप्ति बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रु विघ्न निर्मूलन द्वारा नित्य निरंतर धर्म संस्थापने दिग्विजयार्थम श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराण शास्त्र से दशम स्कंद से पारायण अध्ययनम वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। ओं श्री कृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराणं दशम स्कंदः उत्तरार्धः अथ पंचाशीतितमोऽध्यायः। बलिरुवाच। ओम चैंट फ्रॉम बलि राजा 39 to 59। ओम नमो अनंताय बृहते नमः कृष्णाय वेधसे सांख्ययोगविधानाय ब्रह्मणे परमात्मने दर्शनं वां हि भूतानां दुष्प्रापं चाप्य दुर्लभं रजस्तमस्वभावानां यन्नः प्राप्तौ यदृच्छया दैत्यदानवगन्धर्वाः सिद्धविद्याध्रचारणाः यक्षरक्षः पिशाचाश्च भूतप्रमथनायकाः विशुद्धसत्त्वधाम्न्यद्धा त्वयि शास्त्रशरीरिणि नित्यं निबद्धवैरास्ते वयं चान्ये च तादृशाः केचनोद्बद्धवैरेण भक्त्या केचन कामतः न तथा सत्त्वसंरब्धाः सन्निकृष्टाः सुरादयः। इदमित्थमिति प्रायः तव योगेश्वरेश्वर न विदन्त्यभियोगेशाः योगमायां कुतो वयं तन्नः प्रसीद निरपेक्षविमुग्य युष्मत् पादारविन्ददिशणान्यगृहान्धकूपात् निष्क्रम्य विश्वशरणाङ्घ्रिपलब्धवृत्तिः शान्तो यथैक उत सर्वसखैश्चरामि शाध्यस्मान् ईशितव्येष निष्पापान् कुरु नः प्रभो पुमान् यच्छ्रद्धया तिष्ठन् चोदनाया विमुच्यते। श्रीभगवानुवाच आसन्मरीचेः षट्पुत्राः ऊर्णायां प्रथमेऽन्तरे देवाः कंजः सुर्वीक्ष्य सुतां व्यभितुमुद्यतं तेनासुरीम् अगन् योनिम् अधुना वद्य कर्मणा हिरण्यकशिपोर्जाताः नीतास्ते योगमायया देवक्या उदरे जाताः राजन् कंसविहिंसिताः। सा तान् शोचत्यात्मजान् स्वान् तैमेध्यासतेऽन्तिके हृदये तान् प्रणेष्यामः मातृशोकापनुत्तये ततः शापाद् विनिर्मुक्ताः लोकं यास्यन्ति विज्वराः स्मरोद्गीतः परिष्वङ्गः पतङ्गः क्षुद्रभृद्घृणी षडिमे मत्प्रसादेन पुनर्यास्यन्ति सद्गतिम् इत्युक्त्वा तान् समादाय इन्द्रसेनेन पूजितौ पुनर्द्वारवतीम् एत्य माधुपुत्रान् अयच्छताम् तान् दृष्ट्वा बालकान् देवी पुत्रस्नेहस्नुतस्तनी परिष्वज्याङ्कमारोप्य मूर्ध्न्यजिघृतभीक्ष्णशः अपायेत् स्तनं प्रीता सुतस्पर्शपरिप्लुता मोहिता मायया विष्णो यया सृष्टिः प्रवर्तते पीत्वामृतं पयस्तस्याः पीतशेषं गदाभृतः नारायणाङ्गसंस्पर्श प्रतिलब्धात्मदर्शनाः ते नमस्कृत्य गोविन्दं देवकीं पितरं बलं विशतां सर्वभूतानां ययुर्धामदिवौकसां तं दृष्ट्वा देवकी देवी वृतागमननिर्गमं मेने सुविस्मिता मायां कृष्णस्य रचिता नृप एवं विधान्यद्भुतानि कृष्णस्य परमात्मनः वीर्याण्यनन्तवीर्यस्य सन्त्यनन्तानि भारत। सूत उवाच य इदमनुशृणोति श्रावयेद्वा मुरारेः चरितममृतकीर्तेर्वर्णितं व्यासपुत्रैः जगदघविदलं दद्भक्तसत्कर्णपूरं भगवति कृतचित्तो याति तत्क्षेमधाम। इति श्रीमद्भागवते महापुराणे पारमहंस्यां संहितायां दशमस्कन्धे उत्तरार्धे मृत अग्रज आनयनं नाम पञ्चाशीतितमोऽध्यायः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम श्री कृष्ण शरणं मम, श्री भागवत शरणं मम, श्री सद्गुरु शरणं मम, श्री सूत शरणं मम, श्री सुखदेव शरणं मम, श्री व्यासा शरणं मम, श्री नारद शरणं मम, श्री कुमार शरणं मम, श्री ब्रह्मा शरणं मम, श्री विष्णु शरणं मम, श्री परब्रह्म शरणं मम, श्री कृष्ण शरणं मम, शरणं मम, शरणं मम। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। ओम मूकं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवं। स्वर्गे सत्ये च कैलासे वैकुण्ठे नास्ति अयं रसः अतः पिबन्तु सद्भाग्याः मामामुञ्चत कर्हिचित्। ओं नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओं श्रीकृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराणं दशमस्कन्धः निरोधस्यानुशयनमात्मनः सह शक्तिभिः उत्तरार्धः अथ पञ्चाशीतितमोऽध्यायः। श्री बादरायणिरुवाच बलिरुवाच। Friends, towards the end of this Dashama Skandha, these few last chapters are filled with so many of the very, very subtle, beyond this human world's secrets. Very many secrets, subtleties are pumped in so much. Too heavy for those who can't, they can just listen the story. But those who are very interested to study, for them it's a festival only. How many rahasyas that are there happening in the world that are revealed beyond what we just conceive or see through our eyes. Very many secrets. You are already seeing that. Many of these great leelas of Krishna, just going to Sutalam, and Bali is there from such a long time. He recognized Krishna Balarama as none but Vamana only, then doing all that upasana and all. Adeko, so these all should tell us that what human life we live between birth and death on this earth with all uh, extrovertedness, that alone is not life. There are karmas, punya, papa, knowingly or unknowingly we do. Accordingly, we go to various worlds. We'll have various sukha, dukkha, bhoga there. That's how universe is very vast. And the subtle one is 94%, 6% only the gross one. 96%, 4% alone is grass. Great it is. Now we have to call out from that main things that how these Bali Adi have throughout life struggled to overcome their own by birth Rajaguna Tamaguna and inculcated Sattva, they became bhaktas of Lord. The Lord also is fond of them. And he also blesses them. This is how we have to get inspiration from them. See, straight away overnight nothing happens, but keep on consistently doing, slowly the transformation required inside happens. So we have just started. When we started our classes few years back, पूरा blank था. पता नहीं क्या क्यों कर रहे. But every day we are coming something, at least some books are there in which the jnanam is there, which understood followed called as sadhana leads to the moksha. These at least the topics तो थोड़ा आया समझ में, ये भी नहीं आते नहीं तो. And to some of us also तो और clearly पूरा रोड मैप पता चल गया to reach to परमात्मा. Some have even started the journey. और बढ़िया है ना. And these 3 4 years, what I said is very micro and minute compared to our thousands of lives we have lived earlier with our Jiva Bhava and Samsara and Dehatadhatma and further lives which we go to live. Comparing to them, there is only few little time. So beautiful it is. Now Bhagavan reached the Bali Sutala Loka, how Raja Bali received did puja and all we saw. Now the Stuti, that also we saw few slokas, just browse through them, in which reminder of the Parabrahma and his Swarupa are given. So Baliruvacha Namaha Anantaya Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. Ananta is beyond the time. Then Bruhate, and then it is bigger than the biggest. He is beyond all this space. So, Namaha Krishnaya, who has come here in the Avatar Rupa. Vedhase, the one who with his own Sankalpa does Srushti Sthiti Laya. Now remember, this topic, this we are studying here in Adhyatma Ramayanam. What we will study where? About the Srushti Varnana comes again today. In Aitareya Upanishad, we are studying Srushti exactly in the 19th Sutra of Yoga Darshanam in the Sadhana Pada. All are same topic, including our children's youth class of Bhagavad Gita, 11th chapter, where Bhagavan's Vishwarupa is shown. All solid 5 classes are talking the same topic. Mundaka Upanishad, anyway, earlier only said about the whole thing has come from the God. See the kindness of Paramatma wanting to give us the clarity of important knowledges by giving it repeatedly throughout too, because we are sincere, genuine. But we have to be attentive more, applying ourselves consciously. That childishness thoda usse bahar aakar more maturity in being spiritual, doing sadhana, knowing the things, reaching out. इसमें ज़्यादा दिमाग लगाने से बढ़िया. Like your son, just आवारा घूम रहा है 20 हो गए 22 हो गए साल. I know you feel so fed up with him. You gave him suddenly the work in your own company. अब देखते देखते 2 साल में सयाना हो गया. He started becoming responsible and all. And you give him bigger jobs. देखते देखते in 10 साल he says, "पापा तुसी घर में रहो, I'll do it." In the same way, we are in the childishness of still having value for the world, worldly involvements, importances. सब सुख दुख जो है प्रारब्ध से होते हैं, you can't stop. What we have to mind is our spiritual evolution. That clarity is maturity. If we can have it, we are so lucky. So, Namaha Anantaya Bruhate Namaha Krishnaya Vedase. Then see, for these words, the authority is there in the Upanishads. How Bhagavan is Ananta, how is Vedase. है ना. सो कामयता बहुश्याम प्रजायेति सतबोधप्यता तदपस्तत्वा इदगम सर्वम असृजता तत्सृष्ट्वा तदेवानुप्राविशतु यदिदम किंच. है ना. That Vedase Anantaya Brahate, that is the authority for us. Sankhya Yoga Vitana, the spreader of the Sankhya, the Siddhanta Jnana Brahma Tattva, the Yoga, the techniques to experience it. Vitanaya, Brahmane, finally, the Krishna is none but the pure Parabrahma only. And that Parabrahma alone, Vedic Parabrahma, is Paramatmane, Parama Atma, the Supreme Self in every of the nature. The Jiva going through three avasthas is Atma. So the Turiya avastha, existing pure Sachidananda Atma in us, is called Parama Atma. He himself is called Para Brahma, same is there in and through everything. It is not that, you know, the whole world with all names and forms is nothing but Paramatma. Like the whole sugar, it left to right, aage, piche, baha, dahi, and all that is sweetness only. You know? Like a flower has a fragrance. But every part of flower has no fragrance. Inside the pollens are there, और पीछे जो होती है उसमें फ्रेग्रेंस नहीं होता और जो भी है वो भी परमानेंट नहीं. These are visheshanas. But the Brahma Tattva in this world is not Visheshana Vishesha Sambandha. Everything is Brahman only. Little tough to catch, but if you catch, it helps in the state of meditation. अब नहीं, पहले तो हम मन को एकत्रित करने के तपस साधना में जुड़े हैं इस जन्म पूरा, है ना? When we do all that, then meditation में these subtle thoughts help us. Second shloka, दर्शनम वामहि भूतानां दुष्प्रापं च अपि अदुर्लभम, दुष्प्रापं च अदुर्लभम रजस्तम स्वभावानां. It is so difficult for people, rajastama swabhava, your darshana. फिर भी adurlabham, we can't say it's impossible also, because the naham prapto, it came to us yadruchaya. Now it's important thought here. So it is the humbleness of Bali Raja to say that yadruchaya, यादृच्छिकता से आप आए हैं, otherwise people like us rajas tamo rajoguna wale, generally we don't get your darshan. But his humbleness, but otherwise Raja Bali, from long time only, he is in the Vishnu Bhakti. Karte karte he has become qualified for Bhagavan's arrival in his life. Therefore, to drop that ego, we have to say, Yadruchaya Bhagavat Kripa comes. But from sadhana standpoint, if we don't earn it, Bhagavan will not give. He is not biased that way to anyone. We have to earn. Earning is through our good qualities, our variety of sadhanas, upasanas, bring our antakarana sattva. Like you and I are meeting every day to study Shastra. Every day we tell it that by God's grace. There's no doubt. But God's grace, why it comes only to us, why not others? So we have earned it. Maybe through prayer, maybe we served some Guru Maharaj. He might have said, चलो तुमको आत्म विद्या ब्रह्म विद्या मिल जाए इस जन्म में. तो किसने अनुग्रह किया होगा? We have seen. Upasate hi kamaha te shukrameta ativartanti. In Mundaka Upanishad, we were studying the same topic. So here he says yadruchaya. But we can understand it both ways. Both ways. Yadruchaya means by his choice. Because te yamai vaisha vranute tena labhyaha. Again, we are seeing it tomorrow, day after in our Mundaka Upanishad. It is his choice. You can't question it. He being the boss of the world. Same time, he has made a rule of the world. He just will not sanction to anyone. There is some not known to us reason for which he blesses whom he blesses and he curses whom he curses. कोई लोग इतना कोशिश करने बावजूद भी उनको मिलता ही नहीं सत्संग. किन्हीं को फ्री में पॉकेट में इतना मिलता है कि ओवर फीडिंग हो जाती. वी बिलोंग टू सेकंड कैटेगरी. हमारे जिंदगी में एक टाइम था जहाँ तरस रहे थे लेकिन मिल ही नहीं रहा था. Because busy in the grahastha ashrama, in your life settlement, etc. See, that's how it all happens. So I'm just explaining the word yadruchaya of Sri Raja Bali. It is his modesty. So darshanam amhi bhutanam dushprabham rajastama svabhanam, but api adurlabham na praptau yadruchaya. He is not getting credit that हमने आपको उपासना किया इसलिए आप आ गए, है ना? That is what. करने को ये साधना we have to do because with the thought that who else will do if not me. But when the blessings come, oh Lord, it is your blessings only. Because that ego, which is the one which imbalances our sadhana, should always be kept in check. Very terrible. The ego has to be only for functional purpose of doing sadhana as told. Little it goes sidetrack, it just falls prey to rajas tamas and loses the sadhana and goes into other nonsense. It's very sublime. Ego's expressions are hundreds. Okay. Now, 41, 42 is कि दैत्य दानव गंधर्व सिद्ध विद्याधर आचारणाः So Daityas are Diti Santana. Danavas are Danu Santana. Gandharvas are those who have done yajna and gone to there. Generally are musical brand people. Vocal, instrumental, as well as the they. So Siddhas are those who have done some of the yoga sadhanas and got the Siddhi. Vidyadharas are those who are busy in learning. These are those arts. Charanas are the ones who keep on moving, passing on messages from one place to other. All these ambassadors. Yakshaha, who are goes on consuming things from others. Rakshaha, who destroy others and take the things. Then Pishachaha, who are never satisfied, they just for no reason also, for the sake of sadism, they kill the things or beings. They're called Pishacha. Bhuta, and Bhutas are who are yet to get the bodies. Pramathanayakaha, those who are leading the groups of lower powers. They are all there in the world. It's nothing new. Every one of these are there in the world in human beings. In the Sharira only they appear. The only difference is when they live in Sharira, they go everywhere and do nonsense. When in the Sharira, only one place. So all these people, what he's saying, Bali, is Vishuddha Sattva Dhamni Tvai. On you or for you, towards you, who is a Vishuddha Sattva ka Dhama ho. Pure Vishuddha Sattva is pure consciousness only. And Shastra Sharirini, who expresses as the Shastra towards you, Nityam Nibaddha Vaira. They are by force, they are Vaira Bhava, they have enmity to you. No, why is it? No, Raja Bali is saying, and it is given in the Bhagavata, it is not edited. Therefore, the sentence is correct, but it has to be understood correctly. So, इसमें चलो दैत्य दानव यक्ष रक्ष okay. How come Gandharva, Siddha, Vidyadhara? They are generally to be said to be the higher level people, no? Okay. How come they are called as the Nibaddha Vairaha? And he says, Vayamcha Annecha Tadrusha. Even we also, and many others also. Sutalavasi, Sutalokavasi. The idea is what? We explained yesterday, today we will not explain detail. May time save kar कि anybody doing anything other than seeking Paramatma, they are the enemies to Paramatma. Full stop. Because of that practice, they are not allowing Paramatma to express. They themselves are not reaching Paramatma. They are becoming the wrong messengers to the world. है कि नहीं? What is the definition of enemy? एनिमी का अर्थ हमेशा गुस्सा करके चाकू बोल तलवार लेके भोंकेगा या नहीं तो he'll take a what you call a pistol and shoot. Not necessary. They are a cold-blooded murderers. Are those enemies are there? मिठा मिठा मिठाई में poison खिला के भी मार देते हैं. You know the America kind to India. They're all sweet enemies. They are. They don't allow us to grow. Therefore, enemies need not be only crooked, cruel looking. And the worst enemies to our Sanatana Dharma, these is Christians and all, how sweetly they talk and destroy our Hinduism and Sikhism. है ना? No, they are staunch, more terrible enemies than these Islamists. इस्लाम वाले कम से कम दिखते हो लोग, ये दिखते नहीं हो, भयंकर है ना? Like the inner diseases, some of them. We're not aware. लगता है सब ठीक ठाक ही चल रहा है. कब कौन सा इन्फेक्शन आके कहाँ कहाँ फैल गया हो, पता ही नहीं चलता. So let us make a definition. And from that learn it. Definition is anything done other than seeking Paramatma is inimical to Paramatma. This is a very bold and strong statement. Ruthless it is. But unless that type of thing is entertained, we cannot come out both of the negative actions to fulfill our kama, artha kama, so to even positive things of yagniyaga to get the artha kama. Again, हमको तो उनसे ऊपर उठकर शुद्ध सत्व तत्व को देखना है ना. Is it not? From that standpoint, Nibaddha Vairaha. Therefore, in a day when we come to the class, that also with the intensity of wanting to know the divine, then we are friendly to God. All other time we are inimical to God. We are not allowing Him to express through us. Only we, the egos, are expressing with all our identities in the upadhis and as specific expressions in the world. Where is divinity coming out of us? Like in India, in government. Anybody truly not working only for the national development, government may, say ruling party opposition, even a little of ego, selfishness, biasness they have, they are enemies to the Bharata Mata. Eliminate them. Not even one vote should be given to them. All these are Shatru. देना नहीं भाई वाह देखो बता रहा हूँ मैं तो मेरा काम है so here also these are all called to be nibaddha vairaha te vayam cha अन्ये च तादृशाः clear now केचन उद्बद्ध वैरेण भक्त्या केचन कामतः केचन न तथा सत्त्वसंरब्धाः सन्निकृष्टाः सुरादयः now a very interesting discussion here will not make it lengthy नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण हरि I have to just check और है कि नहीं so three types of people who reach God यहाँ जो बताया बाकी जगह और भी ऐड हो सकते हैं one is उद्बद्ध वैरेण a terrible enmity some are with bhakti third one is kamatah so all these three are always remembering the Lord in their heart so that is a criteria to reach God we have seen it in many topics earlier so here he is just hinting without any intention कि न तथा सत्व समृद्धाः सन्निकृष्टाः सुरादयः see the devatas are sattva guna mein रहते हैं through sattva guna only when they were in the manushya jivana they did lot of yajna upasana now they are come to the devaloka and they are very near to the paramatma yet they don't seek the Lord therefore don't get the Lord. It's a very beautiful thing. Again, best example is what? Pujya Gurudev. Around him, so many cute, wonderful devotees used to be there. Wonderful they are. They give money to him, they host him, and they give all bhojana, etc. Organize the programs. Not such a sattva they are. They used to be all around. But are they the seekers of the teachings given by the Gurudev of the tattva? Because Guru Upasana, they go to Uttama Lokas, no doubt. They may get what they gave in terms of money, etc., multifold. But are they seeking the truth? So being good is not required. No, which is Sataguna Lakshana, it's not bad. Not sufficient it is. We have to be seekers. We have to be seekers of the truth. Therefore, Natatva Sattva. Therefore, what is the hint he is giving us? Ki gaining Sattva as much it is good, using Sattva only to pursue the Lord is important. If that Sattva you use not for Tattva, for something else through Yagnupasana, good, you become Devata. You will enjoy all the Bhoga, but not Moksha. See how important. That's why I said toward the end of this Skandha 10वां कृष्ण अवतार का खत्म में इतने सारे अच्छे अच्छे बातें हमको दिखा रहे कि I every day I come to conclude the chapter. But when you study those slokas, such beautiful secrets are revealed to us. By saying all this, Bali is proving how intelligent, matured Shuddha Sattaguni is, even though born in the Rakshasa Vamsha. Mm. And his vicharanas, thoughts are how important. So, na tatha sattva samrabdhaha sannikrishtaha suradaya. This is important. Sannikarshanam, being close physically, even mentally, to the God is different from seeking what? Like I always remember the God in my mind. कृष्णा रामा कुछ ना कुछ जप मंत्र कर ही रहा हूं बढ़िया है बट लक्ष्य क्या है संकल्प क्या है कामना क्या है सडनली द लॉर्ड कम्स इन फ्रंट व्हाट यू आस्क है ना दैट इज व्हाई वन ऑफ द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग which nobody tells us even if somebody we misses what is the deeper than the deepest urge in our heart deeper than the deepest urge only when that deeper than the deeper urge is Paramatma then we are on the right track ऊपर ऊपर दिया तो ले लेंगे परमात्मा को बट डीप इन हार्ट आई वांट सम सुख भोगा दिस इंडिविजुअलिटी और सम अदर अगर ऐसा है तो देन वी आर चीटिंग आवरसेल्व्स दैट इज व्हाई आप ब्रह्म भुवना लोका पुनरावर्तिनो अर्जुन एंड हंड्रेड्स ऑफ श्लोकास एज आई टोल्ड यू आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू कोट देम मच टू सेव टाइम हो गया वो वाला उम्र और टाइम. Though I remember all, but no need to quote. I hint you catch it. In every of the text we are told nothing other than Paramatma should be sought. Whether it is Mundaka Upanishad Shaunaka asking, whether it is Sukesha Bharadwaja asking Vipralada Rishi, and whether it is Kathopanishad Nachiketa denying everything and asking Yamaraj only, what are they all teaching? So too in Bhakti, what Parikshit asked the Shukadev ji. अरे अमृत दे दो मुझे जीना है. Shukadev ji could have commanded it. और there's already one person was there who was bringing the medicine जिसको तक्षक ने रिश्वत देकर आ गया. तो उसको ज़्यादा पैसे दे के वो दवाई ला सकते थे. See, for every constitutional law, depending on the time, amendments भी there. क्योंकि ह्यूमन मेड जो है उसका हमेशा अमेंडमेंट होता है. सो therefore yes that ऋषि might have done कर्स और कुछ कर सकते हैं नया दे सकते हैं और सबको बता सकते हैं भाई ये देह भस्म हो गया बिकॉज ऑफ ऋषि बट देन ही इज अगेन परीक्षित ओनली दिस न्यू देह वर्शिप मेक हिम एज योर किंग हजारों हो सकते हैं बट ही नेवर सॉट एनीवन सो इन द भक्ति शास्त्र इन वेदांत शास्त्र हंड्रेड्स ऑफ एग्जांपल्स वी सी है ना only seeking Parama. And today we will see in Adhyatma. Tomorrow, three of them went for the Vasya. Ravana, Kumbhakarna, Vibhishana. Now, what Ravana asked, what Kumbhakarna asked, what Vibhishana asked. See, Vibhishana says, मेरा मन धर्म से कभी नीचे नहीं उतरना मुझे परमात्मा के प्रति भक्ति चाहिए बस you know कुंभकर्ण what he asked because of Saraswati and all and रावण का तो मांगना तो पता ही है that is why the Vedanta which alone tells us that Satyam is Brahman alone everything is Mithya don't seek it seeking the truth seeking the eternal seeking the reality itself with the highest maturity और किसी भी तरह से वो आ जाए ना you are really lucky exclusivity ये भाई वही सब ऋण होते हाँ वरस्तु में वर्णीय स एव है ना यम लब्ध्वा चापरम लाभम मन्यते नाधिकम यस्मिन् स्थितो न दुखे न गुणा विचाल्यते वाह व्हाट अ श्लोकास देयर ऑल मैंने कहा मैं कोट नहीं करूंगा वो आगे मैं क्या करूं so from this shloka we are learning that na tatha sattva samrabdhaah sarnikrushtaah suradayah so physically how much close you are to the god is different from where is your mind in the mind from rajas tamas to we have to become sattva guni in that prema bhakti prarthana upasana sharanagati but these are all means what are you seeking the end result of all this anything you ask other than paramatma anubhuti mistake ho gaya gadbad ho gaya है ना like any doctor other than patient's cure anything he seeks he's wrong bas he's wrong in the first step any other things getting money building hospital increasing bank balance becoming famous starting 10 hospital is a byproduct अपने आप आना चाहिए you should not try for it so a politician only देश भद्रता देश रक्षणा देश country can development only that idea any little bit he comes down from it he is a cheat so do I when I talk to you other than talking to you Paramatma Tattva hidden in your Shastras. Anything else I give more importance than this, I am cheating you. Myself also. This is what is a lesson we learn from this. Okay. Now the beautiful two shlokas. Idamitam. Now this can be the above two shlokas, we can talk for 10 days. A lot of Shastras, let us enjoy at that time those thoughts will come. Because so many ways, as I told you, no, दिमाग लड़ा के इसमें से ना बहुत सारे और भी रहस्य पकड़ सकते हैं all are related to correct understandings changing the wrong understandings replacing wrong understandings which help us in our right sadhana now idam itham iti prayah हे योगेश्वरेश्वर तव योगमायां न विदन्ति अपि योगेशाः तव योगमाया so yogamaya savavritah munoyam navijanati lokamam ajamavayam 7th chapter beautiful shlokas I am very eager to talk on Gita ये पढ़ते हो याद आते वो पढ़ो तो याद आते so very important he says हे योगेश्वरेश्वर yoga योगेश्वर योगेश्वरों के ईश्वर so what it should convey to us that the yoga sadhanas are given to us by the rishis they got it because of the revelations. They became Yogeshwaras. But who revealed to them is the Paramatma. Yoga Ishvara Ishvara. Clear? And that Paramatma, through all logics in Brihadaranyaka Chandogya Bhashya, proved to be Parabrahma Paramatma only. If one cannot reach to that level of contemplation inquiry, take him as you are Rama, you are Krishna or Narayana or Shiva. कोई कहते हैं भगवान शिव जी के डमरू से सारे वेद निकले, कोई कहते हैं माता सरस्वती के वीणा से निकले हैं, कोई कहते हैं भगवान विष्णु के शंख ध्वनि से निकले. अरे यार, इन वॉट एवर दे निकले भगवान ने दिया. आर यू बिलीविंग इन दैट? या. Therefore, they have the authority of the Lord. What? All the yogas. Who are the givers? Yogeshwaras. Now, mind you, the importance of Yogeshwaras is that if they are not there in between, the directly yogas from the Lord can't come to us because we can't receive. Like Puja Gurudev and all, Mahatmas not there. How can I study and understand Shastra to teach you? They have to tell me. I have to listen from them. Is it not? In the same way, in between जो योगेश्वर लोग हैं, उनकी भी जरूरत है. Therefore, they have to be worshipped as great as God only. I'm just explaining each word whenever I feel like important. Because Bali Chakravarti is every word is important. Whole Bhagavatam every word important. अब पूरा तो नहीं कर पाए. अब 10वां स्कंद आखिरी कुछ ऐसा है. थोड़ा गौर से ध्यान से पढ़े. तो हे योगेश्वरेश्वरम तव योगमायाम. तव योगमायाम. Your yogamaya. What the meaning of yogamaya is? It is always with you when it manifests. Okay? It's all with you when it manifests. When it is not manifesting, you are there, it may be dissolved in you. Like when I speak, the speech is always with me, but it can't be independent of me. But I can be without speech, but whereas that speech gone at that time, gone into me unmanifest. So, this yoga maya of yours, which has infinite powers, usko yogeshaha api na vidanti. Even the great yoga Ishwaras also cannot know about your yoga maya, that it is idam, it is itham. Idam means this is what it is. Itham means this is what it looks like, it operates like. No, now it's going to be like this. So forget about it. And not like the meteorological department, which accesses or discovers the cyclones or the depressions that are happening in the earth on the ocean. They so beautifully tell कि इतने स्पीड से इस तरफ जा रहा है, इधर आएगा. ये हो सकता है, लेकिन भगवान से योग माया इदम इत्थम करके इवन योगेशाह न विदु. Why? Simple reason. I don't think you will catch it, and still I'll say. Because any discovery at the Upadhi level cannot be infinite, cannot be complete. है ना? Nirupadika only can be, and only Lord is Nirupadika. Clear? So once we become one with the Lord, then only, if required, we will know. If not, we will not know. And once we become one with the Lord, what is the need of knowing anything which is happening in the Vyavaharik Jagat when it's Mithya? By this, what is said, therefore, Lord Yogamaya is the one which is playing in this world. And according to that play, we as a human, what exactly we have to do is given to us through the Rishi Munis, through the Shastras to us. Understand it, abide by it. You are safe in the outer world, you are safe in your inner mind, you are safe in the subsequent lives. You will also be on the path of reaching Paramatma. That's the implied meaning, that don't try to understand Lord's Yogamaya, don't try to bypass Lord's Yogamaya. Even Yogeshwaras cannot know. अबे महायोगेश्वर लोग नहीं जान सकते. Like Bali says here, कुतः वयम, how can we know? देखो, that's why we Hindus, when we can't justify or prove fully our Sanatana Dharma, our Shastras, our Jnanam, nothing wrong here, because Mahayogis cannot prove, but we have faith. When other stupid fellows ask the question sometimes. See, the things which are based on faith and beyond intellect, how can you pull it to the level of intellect? See, that way, we also can question those religions and all. But that third rate level, we don't fall. We are here to reach the God. We are out of conviction, not compulsion or compulsion. Are you understanding it? Very important. Studying Shastra and doing what is said. That is how we have to grow. And again, two types of Shastra. A big topic it is. I will not talk much in 1 minute. One is man-made Shastra, second is God-given. In our Shastra also, Smriti, Purana, Itihas are man-made. We don't believe them unless they have the authority in the Shruti, which is revelations of the Lord, the Divine. For us, Apaurushaya Upanishads or Vedas are the authority. Based on that only, every Veda, Purana Itihasa, which goes opposite to, other than against to Vedas, we ourselves leave them. We don't accept. Therefore, the अपौरुषेय वेद ही प्रमाण है फॉर ब्रह्माद्वितीय ज्ञान के लिए भी, so to for the paralokika prapti also, and ihaloka sadharmanushthana also, by the way. So this is a corollary. He says ki limitation even in their the yogeshwaras, that your yoga maya they also can't know. How can we know? But the outcome of this thought is what? They don't try to assess or underestimate Lord's that Yoga Maya Shakti, which is running the show of the universe. You just know what you have to do and just keep doing it. And two things you can do: keep on surrendering to the divine and think bigger. The thinking big is think for the universe and universal spiritual growth. This is the highest. सारे यूनिवर्सल स्पिरिचुअल ग्रोथ के लिए सोचो, प्रे करो एंड प्रे टू द लॉर्ड फॉर योर ओन being on the right path, and knowledge as given to us, received by us, told to us by the Guru, keep following it. This is the safest thing. This is how few things we have to become firm in our life for being safe. Anyway, like this, so much can be discussed here. Now, this 45th shloka is too big to explain to me. बट प्रिसाइजली कर देंगे, उसके बाद के वाले श्लोक से हो जाएगा. तो ये वाला बलि वर्ड्स, देन व्हाट भगवान डज इट टुडे, आई कांट डू इट, कि तत् नः प्रसीद, सच यू ओ लॉर्ड, नः ऑन अस प्रसीद, बिकम प्रसन्न एंड shower your grace on us. And why I am demanding your anugraha, or what anugraha I am asking you? Why I am demanding blessings from you, or what blessing I am seeking you? In both ways, this sentence can be understood. मेरे को आपका अनुग्रह क्यों मिल रहा है, मुझे हक क्यों है, और अनुग्रह मैं क्या चाह रहा हूं आपसे. For two people, one shloka, two meanings. Very cute it is. It's already said many a times, but looks in a complicated wording manner, because that's the glory of Bhagavata Purana. The shlokas, the words used, the vocabulary is of highest order, because Bhagavan Vedavyas ji ne diya. So tannah prasidah, that Lord, you please prasidah, anugrah karo mere upar. Okay. Second वाला पहले हमें बताता हूँ मीनिंग. व्हाट इज इट? व्हाट ब्लेसिंग्स आई वांट फ्रॉम यू. यू डोंट आस्क ना ब्लेस करो भगवान, स्पेसिफाई करना है क्या चाहिए. आधा और कुछ दिया तो और मैंने मांगा ही नहीं. That's why any gods come, they know antaranga of every of the bhaktas who are doing upasana tapasya. So suddenly they don't give. They say, "Pata bolo kya tum chahte ho." One or two they ask, they give without asking, because they no doubt. They are pure bhakta. No, Ravana Kumbhakarna ko, you अरे तुम्हारे मन में जो मेरे को पता है मैं दे देता हूँ. That Brahmadev cannot do. He will have to ask. Then they say हमको ये चाहिए वो चाहिए. So we have to mention. Tanna prasida, become prasanna and benevolent and blessing to us, give us. One thing, nirapeksha vimrugya yushmat pada aravinda dishana anya graha andha kopat. Nishkramya विश्व शरण अंग्रि उपलब्ध वृत्ति शांतः यथा एकः उत सर्वसखैः चरामि. Beautiful it is. I tell you what a poetry it is. So first is what? Nirapeksha. Nirapeksha means simple thing. जिनको इस दुनिया का कोई अपेक्षा नहीं, this world or that world. That's called sannyasi. Who has no desire. Apeksha is desire. Nirapeksha is those who are free from all desires. Vimrugya, they are searching for. So what is being searched by? Those who don't have any desire. Let us say the sannyasi, nishkama, ki yushmat padaravind. They are searching for their devotion at your feet. And that alone is the conviction in their head. That's called a dishana. जिनके बुद्धि में आपके चरण के भक्ति को ही पाने का, ढूंढने का निश्चय होने के कारण बाकी कोई किसी भी चीज पे कामना नहीं है. या the ones who have given up all kamana, and in conviction they have in their head, other than Bhagavan's charana bhakti, they don't want anything. That is the meaning of Nirapeksha Vimrugya Yushmat Charana Padaravinda Dishana. This is what of them. I am other than them. Anya, other than this buddhi of seeking the devotion at your feet and giving up the kavana, other than that I have today. What is that? I have Anya Gruha Andakupa. I am fallen in the Gruha Andakupa. Grahastha where is full of not the Nirapeksha, but only Apeksha. So many millions of desires in the world, and not the bhakti at your Padaravinda, but through bhakti also as a result, we want only the bhoga of the world. सच दिमाग जो मेरा है फिलहाल उसमें से निष्क्रम्य, let me come out of it. This is what the first boon is asking. Let me come out of in my intellectual conviction regarding seeking the grahanda kupa. Okay, let me come out of that. And what it is anya. Then what? The great saints and sages who give up every demand for everything else other than Bhagavad Charana Bhakti, they want nothing. Then after बाहर निकाल के क्या करूं मैं तुमको? विश्व शरण अंग्री उपलब्ध वृत्ति ही. See, विश्व that is परमात्मा only. विश्व शरण और विश्व शरण मीन्स पूरे विश्व का जो शरण है वो भगवान ही है. अंग्री अगेन इज फीट उपलब्ध वृत्ति ही. उसको पाने के लिए जो वृत्तियां जरूरत है, all those vritti means both thoughts as well as action. Vritti means your own vritti pravritti, all your traditions or duties, what do you call. So may my thoughts as well as actions be of that type which I have Vishwa Sarana Angri Upalabdhi, which lead me to the Upalabdhi achievement of the Vishwa Bhagavat Sharana. पूरे विश्व का जो शरण है उस भगवान को पाने वाले. सो भगवान को पाने वाले ऐसे वृत्तियां और एक्शन मेरे जीवन में हो जाए. लेट मी कम आउट ऑफ दैट गृहांध कूप. That one also Shanto Yatha Ekaha. Either by quietening my mind of all the desires and all alone seated somewhere, let me do that. Uta, other option I am giving you, Lord, Ki Sarva Sakhaihi Charami. May I move with all your own great bhaktas who are mentioned above Nirapeksha, with the Sakha Bhava with them, that they take me with them and I move with them, that I am able to be inspired by them, guided by them. I am able to achieve the same thing as they are achieving. See, इतना लंबा चौड़ा इतना बढ़िया एक्सप्लेन किया हमको. So this is what being in that Sutala Loka as a Raja, but Raja Bali wants एकांत में आपके चरण का भक्ति करने का सौभाग्य दो, या नहीं तो संत महात्मा के संग निरंतर रहने का दो. So that what they are doing, from that I learn and do my sadhana and reach you. So for that it is the whole line. Nirapeksha vimurgya yushmat padaravinda deshana anya gruhanda kopat. Okay, the other meaning is what? I already came out of that. No more have interest in the grahanda kopa. My heart is pure. Therefore, now give me that ability to either contemplate on you, your devotion at your feet, or take me to the place of the gurus where they teach me. So, in this second interpretation, he is explaining his qualification. And therefore, I am qualified, give me that. In the first explanation, make me qualified and give the result. इसलिए मैंने कहा जो ऑलरेडी क्वालिफाइड है उनके लिए आप एकांत में या संतों के साथ संग में आपको पाने का मार्गदर्शन या अनुग्रह दो. ऑलरेडी जिनको वैराग्य, जिनको नहीं हुआ, फर्स्ट ब्रिंग माय हार्ट आउट ऑफ दिस ग्रहांध कूप, देन पुट मी इन द मेडिटेशन ऑन माय ओन, if I can. If not, put me in the company of the great saints till I become all capable of being all alone by myself to meditate. In this way, great shloka. हो गया. Last one now. Shadhi asman ishitavya isha. Oh Lord, the ruler of worthy of those who want to be ruled. Shadhi asman, please instruct us. And nishpapan kurunah prabho. By your instructions and by our obedience of them, may we become free from all the papa. Nishprapan kurunah prabho. Then those instructions of you, when anyone with Shraddha follows, Puman yas Shraddhaya atishtan Chodanaya Havimuchate. Freeze from the Chodana. The Chodana means the Prachodana karne wala humko samsar mein. What is that who does the Chodana of us into the Prapancha? Our own vasanas. Our karma vasanas. And what are the causes of karma vasana? The ignorance. So by we get freedom from ignorance, and ignorance born vasanas, vasanas born delusion born identification upadhi identification born individuality, individuality born biasness of the world, biasness born ragadvesha, and then papa punya, सारा ये जो हमको फोर्स कर रहा है आपसे दूर इस जगत में जाने के लिए, उन सब से हमको मुक्त कराओ. Although Bhagwan gives only in one sentence the answer, whether he gives or not, because Bali already spoke. तुमने जो कहा तो भगवान तथास्तु करे होंगे. So, what is therefore in this shloka? When we study Shastras from the Guru and then practice them, we get freed from the inner forces which are binding us into the Janma Marana Chakra again and again, again and again, again and again. Morning class was so beautiful. Mundaka Upanishad. Kamanya kamayate manyamanaha sakama bhirjayate tatra tatra paryapta kamasya krutatmanastu ihaiva sarve praviliyandi kamaha. Today's class, at least for the sake of that, so you must learn Telugu. इतना बढ़िया आज था पूरा डेवलपमेंट ऑफ द थॉट. Perfect, slow, steady. Every word we discussed. Same is here. So the Raja Bali wants freedom from that Chodana, the inner pravrittis because of asana, backed by the ignorance, because of which are always in karma paladi, limited life of birth and death, how long it is. So Shadi Asman Ishitavya Isha Nishpapan Kurna Prabho. The first step is when we follow what Lord Guru says, all the Papa Pankila goes away. Second, Chodhanaya Pramuchate, he goes beyond the vasanas or ignorance. So he discovers the oneness with the Lord, that's called as moksha. In this way, Bali Chakravarti's Stuti, which has a lot more to discuss, but we have seen a 5 to 10% of it maximum. Rest is for your contemplation. आप करो दिन भर विचार. अब क्या है ना, जो भगवान वाचा क्या है, दैट विल डू टुमारो इफ पॉसिबल. 86 वाला भी हम कल स्टार्ट करेंगे. ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः प्राणाय अपान ब्रह्मण्य मध्य. ये रामा अम्मा अम्मा स्लो छोटा वाला संतान गणपति स्तोत्रम 6-7 आधा मिनट. ओम अद श्री संतान गणपति स्तोत्रम. ओम नमोस्तु गणनाथाय सिद्धिबुद्धियुताय च सर्वप्रदाय देवाय पुत्रवृद्धिप्रदाय च गुरोदराय गुरवे गोप्त्रे गुह्यासिताय ते गोप्याय गोपिताशेष भुवनाय चिदात्मने विश्वमूलाय भव्याय विश्वसृष्टिकराय ते नमो नमस्ते पत्याय सत्याय सत्यपूर्णाय शुण्डिने एकदन्ताय शुद्धाय सुमुखाय नमो नमः प्रपन्नजनपालाय प्रणतार्तिविनाशिने शरणं भवदेवेश सन्ततिं सुदृढां कुरु भविष्यन्ति च ये पुत्राः मत्कुले गणनायक ते सर्वे तव पूजार्थं निरताः स्युर्वरो मतः पुत्रप्रदमिदं स्तोत्रं सर्वसिद्धिप्रदायकमिति श्री संतानगण स्तोत्रम. पुत्रप्रद means anybody who carry on our legacy. ओम भूर्भुवः. ओम नीलमेघ श्याम कृष्ण नित्य जगन मोहन कृष्ण बालगोपाल कृष्ण भव्य मंगलम वेणुगान लोल कृष्ण वेदांत वेद्य कृष्ण नवनीत चोर कृष्ण नित्य मंगलम भक्त जनाधार कृष्ण परमदयावार्धि कृष्ण मुक्ति संधायक कृष्ण मूर्ति मंगलम गीतामृतदात कृष्ण परमयोगीश पार्थसारथि रूप कृष्ण सर्वों नतत्र नारायणाय मंगलम श्री कुरुक्षेत्र व्यासाय श्रीमते योगींद्राय एकदंताय विद्महे वक्रतुंड वदन्ति आब्रह्मलोकादेरि में. और श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की, श्री सिद्धिविनायक भगवान की जय. श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराण शास्त्र की जय. श्री वेदव्यास सुखदेव सूतादि भागवताचार्य की जय. बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय. सतनाथ महाराज की जय. आज के आनंद की जय. सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंदा गोविंद. बोल श्री समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक सेवा उपासक जिज्ञासु गण की जय. थैंक यू फ्रेंड्स.